From Laurel Highlands High School, it's time for high school softball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and YouTube Live as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs take on the West Mifflin Titans. West Mifflin 11-4 overall, 7-4 in conference play. Eric Hilletsberg, their head coach, and Laurel Highlands 7-4 both overall and in the conference. Pat Livingston, the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. So Will's back in the batter's box. Senge with a 2-2 toss, puts it on the ground. Wills off the glove of Kayla Howe into center field, and just a well-positioned hit there for Wills as she gets on board here in the top half of the first inning for the West Mifflin Titans. Batting from the right side here against the righty, Peyton Senge. Runner going, first toss, and therefore a strike throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Brianna Wills. Completely dominated Uniontown. The Red Raiders just mustered one hit in the game, and the Mustangs actually struck out the side in the top half of the first, and Jackie Bovick showing bunt, pops it up, caught there by Liv McClelland, and of course nowhere for Wills to go, so it goes F2, first out of the inning, and the Mustangs will take that. Senge long look in this time to McClelland, and that pitch in there for a strike. Runner going, throw down to third, and out at third is Brianna Wills. Wills didn't have a chance there. What a toss from McClelland down to Emmy Cavalier to get Wills down at third.
They figured why not try to get that runner down to third, score first inning run, not to be.
Hey, if Tomko batting .405 and Dobnak behind her batting .305 as Senge strikes out Tomko to end the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch, Howell goes opposite field left, and that's a fair ball. Kayla Howell is going to round first on her way to second. Relay coming in a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the first inning for Kayla Howell. That was the only other change. You had Cavalier going ahead of Kamako in the lineup, and that one hit deep to right. It went off the glove of Mia Bay, who crashed into the wall. That will allow Howell to score here for Laurel Highlands. Durda still going. They're going to say that ball went over the wall, so it's a home run there for Peyton Senge.
Yeah, they're calling that a home run. The right fielder Bay is down, and she's finally on her feet now, but she took a hit into that wall, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ball is over the fence. That's a home run.
I actually think it went off the glove of Bay and over the wall. So for Senge, her fifth home run of the season. Uniontown taking on Laurel Highlands. Monday's game, YouTube only at 7. Tuesday both on the radio and on YouTube at 4 o'clock. Next pitch on the way, line drive into center field, and that'll be an RBI single for Chloe Kamako, driving in Emmy Cavalier, and Laurel Highlands increases their lead now to 3-0. 12th RBI of the season for Kamako. And now Peyton Rambo, the 6th Mustang to bat here in the bottom of the first, correction, with a bunt laid down to first base. Throw over to first, not in time. The fired back to second, and sliding back into second safely, there is Kamako. I think once again, Nick, have to give Rambo an infield single.
Right. Oh, yes. And a great bunt by Rambo.
And they have been playing well and solid here again this afternoon, but McClellan goes down here, swinging and missing at the 2-2 pitch there from Dobnak. Now 2 away. Non-conference games against Charleroi, Brownsville, and Albert Gallatin, but still not the same intensity maybe as these conference games, as Spielman sends this one in a shallow center. Mustangs go station to station, and that'll load up the bases here for Gianna Miller. With 2 strikes, Miller has to protect the plate as well. 3-2 on the way, right down the pipe, swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Miller. So Dobnak gets out of the inning without any additional damage being done. We've played one. And I think the Mustangs this year certainly giving us a new appreciation for the sport, and they've been fun to watch, and they'll continue into the postseason again starting Monday, May 11th.
Swing and a miss, and down on strikes is Jaskolski, second strikeout for Senge.
And remember, last year, Senge did not pitch playing high school varsity baseball.
Wow.
She told us during the Ringgold game that was her first varsity win.
Swing and a miss, but it gets away from McClellan. She grabs it, throws to first, and that's the strikeout. 2-3 on the putout for the third out.
Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie rate block does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
On the first pitch of the bottom of the second, Kayla Howe leading it off for the Lady Mustangs. Again, very nice day. Not much wind right now. Senge looking to send another one out, and she swings and misses, and she strikes out swinging for the second out.
It's rare to see Senge go down striking out. The current 8th grade squad strong for the Mustangs as well, and they can add a few more into the lineup for next season.
That one misses to the fence, and the runner breaking for home and will score. A late slide in there by Howe. Don't know if she wanted to. Now the runner down to second, throw down, and back in safely is Cavalier. And now it's 4-0 Laurel Highlands.
And 2 runs now scored in this game for Kayla Howe. Kind of changed her mind, maybe thinking a fastball at first and then wanted to take a little off of it and kind of had a odd rotation coming through.
Here's the payoff pitch, 3-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 strikeouts in the inning. 1 run does score, though, runner stranded.
Or visit ppcp.org or serving number 3944.
Kaylee Tatters leading off the top half of the third with a hit here for West Mifflin, sending it into left field. Relay in from Peyton Rambo, and West Mifflin in business, but down 4-0.
Tough to get base runners against Senj, who has 3 strikeouts, 1-2-3 inning last frame.
0-1 pitch hit on the ground and past a diving effort there from Kayla Howe. So back-to-back hits to start this top half of the third inning for the West Mifflin Titans with Adelie Salapak coming to the plate.
Try to wiggle out and get these base runners sat down.
Another 1-2, low and inside. Runners will try to go, play at the plate, and safe at home there is Tatters for the first run of the game for the West Mifflin Titans, the first run they've scored all week. Now Senj is 2-2 to Jackie Bovic, called strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Again, that inside part of the plate, she's getting that today, Senj, and it is a strikeout, second out of the inning.
From Senj to Tomko. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Titans get 3 hits, but only score 1 run here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-1 Mustangs over the Titans here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day. And next week here on WMBS, high school baseball, Uniontown and Laurel Highlands 2-game series. Monday, video only at 7. Tuesday, both on the radio and video at 4 as McClellan strikes out for the second time in this game, and 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the third. You mentioned West Mifflin a season ago won a playoff game. 1-2 on the way, called strike 3, and that'll be it. Mustangs retired 1-2-3 here in the bottom half of the third. After 3, it's 4-1 Laurel Highlands over West Mifflin here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day. Full count here.
Yeah, 3-2. Looks into Dobnak and swing and a miss, but it gets away from McClellan, just in front of her a little bit. She picks it up, throws to Kamako, strikeout 2-3.
That would have been ball 4 too, as
Right.
Dobnak really chased it. Especially if things go the way they have so far in this contest. You can take those couple of weeks to kind of get ready again.
This one on the ground past the third baseman in the left for a base hit. Not much Cavalier could do there, and that's a 1-out single for Jaskolski. They have 5 hits by my count. Runner on, 1 out. They're down 4-1 in the fourth. As Bay, the 6th batter in the order, faces Senj. That one off-speed pitch in for strike 3.
Just froze her.
Froze her indeed. Second time that Bay's struck out. And that is a looking strikeout. So runner in scoring position as she looks for RBI number 9. And the pitch is a little looper and fielded by the shortstop and throw
What
to
a play
first.
from Howe.
Great play by Howe, 6-3 indeed. Now again, Dobnak checks the arm. The no ball, 2 strike counts. That LH dugout getting loud as this one slapped again to the left side. Left fielder coming in, going to drop in front of Kravanik, get past her, and Howe will go to station. It's just first and second, a single. So first and second, nobody out. Now Simak ready to catch her. She took the mask off, puts it back on, and a swing and a miss by Durda. She's down on strikes, 0 for 3 today, 1 out with runners at second and third.
You know, it's cold outside,
Right.
kind of getting into the groove at the plate, but now the weather's starting to warm up, kind of allows you to get a little looser at the plate as well.
Oh, some of those games in March and early April are forget it. As that pitch to the backstop, runner breaks for home, sliding in safely there is the runner Miller, and another run for the Mustangs. They're up 5-1.
It hit the router, it hit the laptop, and Tony was sitting right behind both.
The mare was all right. Strike 3 called as Cavalier threw her bat thinking it was ball 4, but that is strike 3, 2 out.
Games against Brownsville and Albert Gallatin non-conference both here at Laurel Highlands in 2 weeks before the playoffs get underway. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Salapak goes down, and 2 up, 2 down here to start the top half of the 5th.
Wills, the leadoff batter, has been really the only one to crack Senja's code, but I mean hits for Jaskolski and Tatters and Simak as well, but 2 hits for Wills.
And there's one nubbed and through on the left side again from Wills. So
3 hits
Wills
for
now
Wills.
3 for 3 today.
Wow, he hits that the other way.
They all have just kind of been those little nubbers. You had infield singles in the first and the third. That one barely out of the infield. 1-0 toss from Senj. Showing bunt, pulled back, pitching there for a strike. Runner going, throw down to second. And barely hanging out of the bag there was Wills. Almost overslid the second base bag, but managed to stay on it.
Paul Skeen's pitching against the Brewers in Milwaukee as they
swing and a miss. Rambo goes down, and
right.
Dobnak's kind of getting into her groove. She's retired 3 straight, and you add up the Ks for the game here. Nick, she struck out 7 here today.
Coleman certainly fresh, first at bat of the game.
Payoff pitch called strike 3. So there you go, 2 strikeouts in this inning, 2.
Now that's 10.
Dobnak. Now that's 10.
I think 10's after 9,
yes.
right? It's hard to tell.
Titans looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Dobnak strikes out the side here in the 5th. We've played 5. Laurel Highlands, though, still on top 5-1 here in the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Day.
Singe looks in. The 0-1, the kick and the delivery. The righty
Sends
this one in the right. Indeed, look out. Right fielder's back on it. That's off the fences. Going into the fence
Miller's
is Miller.
down.
Yeah, Miller is down. The ball is free and picked up and thrown in, but heading to third is Dobnak, and Miller is down on her back. And again, a right fielder down going into the fence. Each team's had that happen today. Miller is down. West Mifflin wants to make a rally. This would be it, down 4, but your leadoff runner on. 2 more at-bats here in the game. This pitch is a little blooper in the left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It's an RBI single for Jaskulski. Scoring is Dobnak. It's now 5-2, Laurel Highlands in the 6th.
Jaskulski hit that right off the inside of the bat in the left field, bouncing in front of Peyton Rambo. Picks up her 11th RBI of the season. Run scored for Dobnak. And Bay gets on here. We're going to make the rest of this one pretty interesting.
Kicking the come-home swing and a miss. She will not. And Peyton Singe coming back and getting the strikeout.
How many times have we seen that this year? Again, a tight situation for Singe. She comes through with a key strikeout. And now 1 out here in the top of the 6th with the Mustangs still up 5-2. Correct, Nick.
Even a blind squirrel, Brian. And this one hit by Tatters in the right center for a base hit. Station to station, that's a single for Tatters. First and second, 1 out.
Now you have the game-tying run coming to the plate here in Bella Simac.
Yeah, West Mifflin's hung around. No balls, 2 strikes. And the righty kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout, 2 outs. Novotny goes down swinging. See what the offering is here on 1-2. That one's in for strike 3 called. So striking out the side, stranding 2. West Mifflin does get a run. Bottom of the 6th, 5-2 Laurel Highlands on the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Day.
Now Jackie Bova coming to the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk so far in this game. Singe looking for another complete game. First pitcher to Jackie Bova. He high in the air to shallow right.
Oh.
Charging and getting is Gianna Miller. What a catch from Miller out there in right field. 0-1 here to Tomko from Peyton Singe. 0-1 on the way, and this ball nubbed in the air. Same team. It'll be the first baseman, Chloe Kamako, making the catch to end the game. And the Mustangs will enter the WPIL playoffs red hot. They'll improve to 8-4 both overall and in the conference with a 5-2 win over the West Mifflin Titans here this afternoon.